Nobody wants two boats sitting in the yard, eating storage fees 8 months a year. One for duck season, one for the rest of the year, gathering dust under a tarp. Here are the 5 that actually earn their keep in both seasons. And I'm not talking about boats that technically float during hunting season and technically have a live well. I'm talking about boats real owners run hard, both ways, year after year, without wishing they'd bought something else.
Let's start with the boat that a hunting magazine flat out called the ultimate duck boat. And then real owners went and backed that claim up for years afterward. The War Eagle 754 LDV. Waterfowl and Retriever magazine gave it that title. And if you spend any time on the duck hunting forums, you'll see owners echo it word for word. One guy switched from an Express boat into a 754 and called it night and day. Lighter, quicker to react, rides higher in the water. Another owner ran his for over 20 years across different hulls and said he wouldn't hesitate for a second to buy another one. The 12-degree V-hull is the reason. Most boats this size run flat to 8 degrees, which means they slap and pound on anything but glass calm water. That extra dead rise cuts through chop that would beat up a flatter hull, and it still gets skinny enough for marsh and timber when you need it to. Standard equipment includes a heavy-duty center keel, a floored gas tank tray, and a wings transom for stability. And you can spec it in camo or standard olive drab paint.
New pricing runs $16,995 to just under $25,000, depending on configuration, averaging around $21,300, which puts genuine hunting magazine-endorsed performance well inside a reasonable first boat budget. The honest limitation, and owners are upfront about this one, storage space is tight. You're trading cargo room for that lighter, more responsive hull. So if you're the guy who wants to haul a full spread of decoys, a dog, 2 buddies, and a cooler, you'll be packing smart, not packing everything.
If you're finding this useful, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. And before you buy any hunting or fishing boat, I put together a free boat buyer's checklist. Every question you need answered before you hand over $1, so you walk onto that lot knowing exactly what to look for, instead of getting talked into the wrong rig. It's free. Links in the description and pinned in the comments. Grab it before you shop.
Now, if budget is the priority and you still want a boat that hunts and fishes without complaint, the Tracker Grizzly 1860cc earns its spot here at $28,200. Tracker's been building all welded aluminum boats for more than 40 years, and the Grizzly line is specifically where hunters and anglers overlap the most. It wasn't designed as a fishing boat that can also hunt, or a hunting boat that can also fish. It was designed from the keel up to do both without forcing a compromise on either side. One owner, who's run his 1860cc for 5 straight years, put it about as plainly as you can. Solid built boat, hunts and fishes out of it constantly. Foam-filled voids under the deck and floor that muffle the water slap you'd normally hear on an open hull, max horsepower rating of 90, rigged the trolling motor and electronics himself, and in 5 years, 0 problems.
That's not a marketing quote. That's a guy on a fishing forum telling other guys what actually happened, unprompted, in a thread that had nothing to do with promoting the brand. The center console layout gives you a real helm for open water runs when you need to cover distance fast, while the all-welded, wood-free construction means you're not worried about rot or loosening rivets a decade down the road, the way you would be on a riveted hull. The honest limitation here, and it showed up more than once in owner feedback on the same forum thread, check the deck coating in person before you buy. A few owners noted the texture on certain years runs rougher than expected, more like sandpaper than a comfortable non-skid surface underfoot. Not a deal breaker, and definitely not something that shows up in a photo, just something to put your actual hand on before you sign anything.
Step up into serious shallow water hunting territory, and you land on the Excel F4 Shallow Water Series, priced anywhere from $21,196 to just over $33,000, depending on length and rigging. Excel didn't just build a duck boat, they invented a feature the entire industry copied. The F4 step deck, introduced by the company's owner nearly 2 decades ago, lets you climb in and out of the boat easily and gives your retriever a proper platform to work from. And every high-end shallow water hunting boat on the market today borrows some version of that idea. The hull itself is built with a triple taper chine, specifically engineered for surface drive mud motors. A Mud Buddy HDR pushing this boat glides over logs, mud, and vegetation with almost no resistance, and the tapered chine lets it turn tight in places a standard V-hull would get hung up.
A duck hunter who spent a full season running one summed it up about as honestly as a review gets. This thing is one of the best hunting boats out there in almost any water condition, but he'd shy away from big open water with it. That's the trade-off with a purpose-built shallow water hull. The same design that makes it unstoppable in a flooded timber hole makes it a boat you want to leave in the shed on the days big water and real wind are in the forecast. If your hunting is mostly marsh, cuts, and skinny creek systems, nothing on this list beats it. If open water fishing is half your plan, keep watching.
That brings us to the boat built specifically to bridge that gap, the Xpress H22 Bay. Real owners of this exact boat describe using it for everything from public land buck hunting to duck hunting to straight-up fishing tournaments. And one specifically mentioned harvesting his biggest public land buck, catching countless fish, and reaching some of the best duck hunting spots in his state, all from the same boat, saying flatly he wouldn't trade it for anything. Another owner runs the larger XP20cc version and hunts diver ducks on big open water, then pulls the blind off in spring, drops the trolling motor, and fishes tournaments out of the same rig. 4 men, a dog, and a full spread of decoys, comfortably 365 days a year.
That's the entire premise of a true dual-purpose boat, proven out by someone actually living it. The front-raised deck platform, the large dry storage, and the dual live wells are the features owners bring up unprompted, which tells you those are the details that matter once the boat's actually in use, rather than sitting on a showroom floor. Pricing on the H-Series Bay boats runs from the high $30,000 into the $40,000, depending on length and rigging, which is a real step up from the other boats on this list. The honest limitation is exactly that number. This is the most expensive boat here, and you're paying for genuine big water bay capability alongside the hunting features, not just one or the other.
Last one, and it's the pick if you want the widest hunting console flexibility available in one hull, the War Eagle 961 Blackhawk, priced around $35,195. Built on an 18-degree V-hull, which is a meaningfully deeper dead rise than the 754 LDV we opened with, the Blackhawk is designed to cut across bigger water safely, while still getting shallow when the hunt calls for it. War Eagle has partnered with Ducks Unlimited for over 3 decades and has donated more than $1 million to waterfowl conservation directly, which tells you exactly who this boat was built for from day one. The standout feature is layout flexibility. You can spec the Blackhawk with either a side console or a center console, depending on how you actually use it. So a hardcore hunter and a hardcore angler can order fundamentally different boats off the same hull. Every War Eagle is individually hand-painted in HD camo, a process the company's been refining since 1992, and the finish quality shows the moment you see one next to a boat with a sprayed-on pattern. The honest limitation, that deeper V-hole that makes the ride so much smoother in rough water, also means it won't get quite as skinny as a true flat-bottom mud boat. So if your hunting is almost entirely in inches of water rather than open marsh, the F4 shallow water further up this list is the sharper tool for that specific job. So here's how this actually breaks down. If you want hunting magazine proven performance on the tightest realistic budget, the War Eagle 754 LDV is the one to go look at first. A boat a national magazine already called the best in its category, backed up by owners who've put decades on them. If you want the most trusted name in aluminum with a 5-year, zero-problem track record behind it, the Tracker Grizzly 1860cc is hard to beat for the money. And 40 years of production history isn't nothing when you're trusting a boat with your gear and your dog. If your hunting happens almost entirely in skinny water and timber, nothing touches the XL F4. It invented the feature the rest of the industry is still copying. If you genuinely need one boat for big water bay fishing and serious hunting in the same season, the Xpress H22 Bay is worth the extra investment. And the owners running it, 4 men and a dog, 365 days a year, are the proof. And if you want maximum versatility with the console layout built around your specific style, the War Eagle 961 Blackhawk closes out this list for a reason. 3 decades of Ducks Unlimited partnership and a hull that lets you build the exact boat you need.
There's no single best hunting and fishing boat. There's the boat that's best for how you actually spend your weekends. Figure out which water you're really on more often, whether that's timber and marsh or open bay and big lake, and buy for that water first. Everything else on this list is a compromise you can live with. That first decision isn't. Go grab the checklist, do your homework, and get out there.